There are two responses to this very important question. One is to recognize that the we is actually the one self. You don't start from the illusion of the multiplicity, because whatever is being channeled through us is coming from the one self. It is a collective movement of consciousness that is not controllable by simply having the idea of why don't we do it differently. The ego mind that is fearful cannot change or decollapse the quantum wave. It's only when you are in that state of fearlessness, because you recognize the perfection of all that is, that the quantum wave actually gets decollapsed and the miraculous can fully manifest. But the other issue with the question is it assumes that what is happening is not wonderful, that it is something terrible, it is a catastrophe, when what is actually happening is the return of God to the world. And because God and the world are actually one, and the reason why the world is in such a horrible state is that we have forgotten God and treated the world as something separate, to be controlled, dominated, raped, taken advantage of, turned into raw material for money and military power and all of that kind of social organization based on the domination impulse, because we have not been surrendered to the beloved. What we are doing, that's the most wonderful thing, is simply loving God fully and accepting the perfection of God and leaving what occurs to the will of God. It's not that we are willing the destruction. We are simply observing that this destruction, which is one of the 5 acts of God, creation, the sustenance, the destruction, the concealment of God's reality, and the revelation. These are the acts of God, and we are now in the time of that act, both of destruction and of revelation, and of the new creation. All of that is occurring simultaneously. So those who are in a state of adoration of the beloved do not see destruction. They see the sprouting of the golden age, of the kingdom of heaven. There is no destruction because we are deathless, and the world is only a dream, and the dream has become a nightmare, and so the nightmare is now becoming a beautiful dream again. There's no destruction. So this idea of doom as some horror is incorrect. You know, the word doom means census. Its original meaning of doomsday is the day when God counts all the souls. He takes a census because they're all returning to the light. And there can be no lost souls anymore. So the doom is actually the return into the arms of God. And every soul is collected again and brought into peace, into the eternal light. So it is salvation. It's not really doom in the sense of destruction. And it is the end of the hell realm. It is the harrowing of hell, as Jesus does mythologically. This is the final end of the reign of the demons and the beginning of the reign again of the gods and goddesses. So there could be nothing more wonderful or more beautiful. And it's this perspective that is important to be able to grasp. But we must become worthy of that. And that means we must become fearless, and we must become surrendered in adoration to the infinite goodness and genius of God's intelligence.